Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Shenanigans. If you got questionable ads during the ad break, report them to Twitch, because some of us got very, very questionable ads, and we're just gonna leave it at that.
He's proud of it, though. You can tell by how much he's smiling and laughing.
Do not mistake discomfort for pride. Anyway, the party is heading.
Very fine people who work for that company.
Their party is heading back to Shenanigans. It's very possible that nobody else knows what we're talking about, and you're the only one who got that, Rob, which is actually more reflection on you than on the rest of us.
Yeah, I didn't see it.
Yeah, just what have you been looking up, Rob?
It's fine. He's a history teacher.
For me.
Yeah. So, on your way back to Berkshire, we have a couple of important questions to figure out. One, who's going to get the new eye? Start with that.
First, can we tell if it's magical?
Yeah, I was about to detect magic.
Yes, it is magical. It radiates a strong aura of magic.
Strong aura.
Mm-hmm.
I have a 10% chance to see which school of magic it is.
Oh, God.
You fail your 10% chance.
Okay.
And do we just use it by replacing a current eye with it, or
You gouge out your current eye and shove it in the eye socket.
I think
So-
Soph would probably do this.
So are you
Sarf
gonna
wants-
make yourself suffer to...
Yeah. From suffering comes
That
strength.
makes sense. That makes sense.
Are you right-eyed or left-eyed?
Left-eyed, probably. Left-handed, left-eyed, or left-handed,
Makes sense to
right-eyed.
me. I'm not sure. Whichever one you want is fine. You can gouge out whichever eye you want. And let's see. What else do we have to do on the way back? Nick, you had a question. Joe, you wanted to say something, right?
Now that I can remember, just the thing about Kyla detecting magic.
Yeah,
Right.
but since he has a spell, it doesn't matter. Yeah.
Can I
So
ask
who
the
wants
captain
the eye?
something?
You know, Neal, this is the second D&D game in 2 days for me in which we were given like a gouge out your eye and put in this magical fake eye. And Charlie's game last night had the same thing.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you guys get an Eye of Vecna in Charlie's campaign?
There was some evil wizard we fought that had like a glowing blue magical eye, and he was trying to tempt us into popping it in after we killed him and seeing if it worked.
I guess great minds think alike. Or maybe you just have that sort of influence on people. I'm not sure which one
I
it
think
is.
it's probably that
Then
one.
again, I also recently was watching one of Neal's things, or actually it was Ryan DMing on Dicing with Death, where you found that like spying eye and found out what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Yep.
witch's eye.
An eye spy?
Yeah.
And actually, recently in Hero's Graveyard, there was a magical eye implanted in one of the characters too. A lot of eyes going around. I guess it's just that time of year.
Yeah.
I don't think that's a time of year, Neal. I'm sorry.
I
but
think it is. I think, in early April is the eye gouging
Easter time,
season,
totally.
right?
Yeah, Easter time.
I disagree.
Yeah, Eister.
Eister? Yeah, that's definitely a thing.
Yeah.
All right.
Don't you guys celebrate Eister?
I do.
Yeah, just lots of eyes everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go on an eye hunt.
Yeah, see, Neal does. He even said, I do. So,
Aye, Captain. Let's go.
no, that's a different type of eye.
You head north through the woods, right? It's kind of hugging the river. Let's see about random encounters.
So along the way, I want to ask the captain, what kind of special abilities do you gain by the eye, by the way? Did you notice anything different?
Yeah, I certainly did.
Like...
The way she downed her beer so quickly, the way she slapped me when I first met her and asked her out. There was something different about her from the moment I laid my eye on her. She got the red hair, buzzed down on one side and then longer all the way across to the other, so it was like short here and longest here. It's a brand new way of fading your hair, and aggressive yet sweet at the same time, and impulsive yet organized. She's not like any other woman I've ever met before. I certainly noticed something.
You're talking about the eye, right?
No, I'm talking about my one true love.
This time.
She's gonna be great.
Until you have 6 kids with her.
Well, that's a long ways off. I first have to get her attention. I didn't make a really good impression on her the first time, but
Does he have a ring on his finger?
Yeah, he's got a gold ring on his finger.
Oh, hi. I wonder why.
Any other questions about her? She was one. I could tell you stories.
Not
I mean,
about
really
her,
only
but
one. We only hung out for. We were only in the same room together for an hour. But you know, the heart wants what the heart wants, and you can't ignore it. Have any of you ever been in love before?
Oh, sure.
Ooh, last time someone said that, and I actually really should have ignored it.
Really? Tell me about that.
But then you wouldn't be ignoring it.
It was a whole marrying wife's adopted daughter thing.
You married your wife's adopted
no,
daughter?
Not me. No.
You are the adopted daughter of someone's married
No, I was
wife?
not in the story at all. Story about a pedophile. So that's actually one of the lesser creepy things he did, now that I think about it.
Jeez, I don't know who you're talking about, but he sounds like a bad dude.
Yeah.
What was his name?
Actually. He directs plays in Wicktron Rarenta, and he just he writes himself as a main character in each one, but then pretends that it's something unusual and everybody in Wicktron Rarenta just thinks he's a genius because he makes plays about Wicktron Rarenta.
Well, what'd you say his name was?
He was this druid. I think his name was Woody.
I see. Huh. Well, I guess that doesn't answer my question. Have any of you ever been in love before?
No.
Oh, sure. You killed a boar? I was in love with that meat. It was pretty tasty.
Oh, well, if you put it like that, then yeah, surely. Also love.
I guess none of you guys could ever understand what I've been through then.
It's okay. You gouged your own eye out. Obviously, it can't be that bad.
No, well, yeah, I did, but unintentionally.
Okay.
That was a very embarrassing day for me.
So what tempted you replacing your eye with that eye?
Well, I came across this eye, and I thought, hey, I might as well have a fake eye rather than an eye patch, because, the whole hook hand eye patch thing, people thought I was a pirate, so put what I just thought was a fake eye in, and boom, it does things. So, lucky me.
Where did you find the eye?
That's not important.
I think it's
the thing is,
interesting to know where it's from.
What does the eye do?
You don't seem comfortable talking about the eye.
Well, it's fine. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
You really don't seem comfortable talking about it, You should talk about it.
I feel like you're asking me a lot of questions that aren't particularly relative.
We're supposed to get something that's beneficial to us, but so far you haven't convinced me.
It detects magical auras and shows you things that are there without being there.
Well, I can cast that spell, and
Can you see invisible?
I try to sense the spell of your eye. It's very strong and intense, so that means it must do something more than that. I can cast detect magic any day.
Can you see invisible people?
I've never seen an invisible person ever, so I don't know.
Well, it's probably because they're invisible.
Right.
That could be the case.
Right. You should try it.
Can you turn invisible?
No.
Well, I guess we can't try it then.
Alrighty then.
I hide in shadows, and I'm just kidding.
Can you see him?
course I can. I just watched her walk there. All right.
All right, time to play hide and seek with the magical eye.
A few days later, you find your way back to Berkshire.
Okay, but
along the way,
actually
I'll
wants?
point out to him that if he the problem with he seems to be afraid of this whole pirate look thing, but it's actually you can make it really work for you. The thing you need is eyeshadow.
Excuse me?
Pirates with eyeshadow are in highlighter.
I don't really know what that means.
It's just a thing. You want to be in as a pirate.
I don't want to be in as a pirate. I want to not be associated with piracy. It makes it very hard to do my job as a boat captain if people think I'm a pirate.
Well, you're not a boat captain anymore.
That's why we're looking for.
You never know where life's going to take you.
Just saying pirates with eyeliner are in.
All right.
Alrighty then.
All right. Anyway, okay. First off, who actually wants the eye? Anyone?
Soph will take it. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. And what was I say? But yeah, and we need to talk to Kyla. Well, I guess I don't know. Who knows? We need to talk to a gnome, and I'm pretty sure that could be a problem.
Yes, it is.
I speak gnomish. I can talk to one.
Yeah, no, that's not the problem.
I don't know. Why do we need?
No, I'm not saying this out loud. I'm just saying like self-narratively. So like, okay, we're getting to town now, right?
You are approaching town. Yes.
Okay. I guess I'll quietly pull Average Joe aside. And I'll just mention to him like, well, we need to go. I know we have to talk to a gnome about this whole prosthetic thing, and we have someone who introduced themselves as not being able to be around gnomes.
Right, I'll distract him.
Oh, okay, that sounds good to me.
All right.
And,
sorry.
No, go ahead. Yeah, I'll leave it at that. I'll let Joe take over.
Make your way back to town. You arrive.
All right. First thing, Neal, I'm going to the pie shop.
There is a pie shop, isn't there?
Yep.
Hold on, let's look at the Shenanigans map, the Berkshire map, everyone, and see if we can't find a pie shop. Paula's Pie Post. Yes, indeed. There it is, right at the bottom of the market.
Oh, wow.
Yep. So I'm going to the pie.
The whole party goes to the pie shop, or just you?
I'm heading to the pie post.
No, the whole party.
Everyone goes to Paula's Pie Shop.
Sure.
There is Paula and Polly. They're both manning the pie shop today.
What kind of pies do they have ready?
They have meat pies. They have savory pies. They've got chicken pies, but chicken pot pies. They have boysenberry pies. They have kibble pies.
Do they have desks?
Do they have any cutlery here, like knives and forks and spoons?
Only in so much as to cut the pie piece and then to hand it over to you. But they don't, pie is best eaten with your hands, not with cutlery.
Are there any XXL sized
With
pies?
your mouth, to be honest.
All right, Neal, I'm going to get a meat pie.
You can get a meat pie.
How much is it?
Your meat pie is 30 copper.
Okay.
Cost of a sound of a young pigling.
While this is going on, can I go over to the captain and be like, let's go look into that prosthetic, shall we?
Yeah, sure. And then say,
just go off him.
hey, Torque, you want to enjoy this with me?
Pie.
Oh
my god, it's got meat on there too.
Yeah. Come on, let's go find a table in the park.
Oh boy, we're going to the park. Oh, I like the park.
A piece of cutlery
I want some pie
from
too.
the pie shop.
All right, let's get some pie,
Hold on.
guys.
Okay, so it looks like Joe, Torque, and Zunkin are all eating at the pie shop. Sarf, you keep asking about this cutlery. What is going on here?
I just need a fork or a spoon.
To eat the pie?
You know,
Captain are walking away, right?
yeah, you guys are walking away.
Just wanted to verify.
Drew,
Don't
where
do
are
it
you?
until we get the eye, okay? Just don't.
Drew, where are you during all of this?
I'm gonna go along just because it tends to be best to stick with the party.
But the party's splitting up into different sections. Which section are you traveling with?
Coming for pie or going for
There's
business?
business to be done with the gnome. I'll go that way.
Okay. Sarf, there is some cutlery available that you can kind of swipe when someone's not looking.
Okay. Perfect.
What are you taking, a fork or a spoon?
Probably a fork.
Okay.
Then you can't sell it.
Just, stab it and then plop it right in.
And what are you doing with this fork?
I'm putting it in my pocket and then just going with the party to the prosthetics place.
Okay. Okay, cool. So it sounds like Kyla, Captain Swiggy Bottom, Grendel, Drew Hood, and Sarfring are all heading to the gnome's place.
I'm guessing the troll wants to come with us.
Yes.
He said,
Okay.
You guys head north and go to the Tinker's shop up there, which is where Cogwrench Hammerbench lives.
Yeah.
And works.
So, is the door open or closed?
yeah, plays.
The door is indeed wide open, and there is a foul smell coming from inside. A terrible smell.
I walk in and I'll say in Nomish, good day, my friend. What is that smell? That
By
sounds like it
definition,
came
that
out of
wasn't
the rear end.
Oh, there we go.
That was a grub skill check, Neal.
Oh, for your pie?
Yeah.
It's a very good grub skill check.
Oh, he loves this freaking pie, dude.
I'm gonna have to roll for my grub skill.
Oh, it's pretty good pie.
Ooh.
It is good pie.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah.
It's great. All right, so in response to Kyla's words, Cogwrench Hammerbench shows up and goes, well, you see, my fine friend, it comes out of no one's rear end. It is a smell produced by the process of boiling, which has my tummy a-roiling. What can I do for you today on this fine and lovely day?
Well, it seems you have been toiling. We are looking for a hand. Which this? Oh man, this is weird. Right me. That's a tough one. Okay, so
We need a hand, which was quite a loss at making fake ones. We hear you're the boss.
yeah, there we go.
I have been known to create a hand or two. For who am I making this hand? You or you?
I just point at the captain's hook hand.
Pointing doesn't have to rhyme. Good job. The captain gives him a wave with the hook, and Cogwrench Hammerbench nods and goes, and what sort of feature should this hand have? Should it throw fire? Send sparks? Drip oil? Should
I'm
it
waiting
hit
to
things
hear
on the
thing
marks?
that rhymes with have, Neal.
No, it's sparks and marks.
I say something simple. It doesn't even need to pop a pimple.
You don't want it to pop pimples.
It doesn't need to.
But what happened? Should it be able to press dimples? How much squeezing power do you want in the finger? Is it supposed to be strong enough to be considered a prize fight ringer?
So I look at the captain and I'll kind of say, do you obviously, like, you're probably gonna want something that has a. Well, you're used to a hook hand, right? So it doesn't need to be something crazy. You just need to be able to get around and do things with it, right?
Aye.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. So I guess. And once again, I'll look to the gnome and. Gosh. Okay. So I'll say.
Yes.
I'll say. Just something for him to get around. It doesn't need to be something so abound.
So regular hand.
Sure.
Nothing fancy. No inbuilt band.
It depends on the cost. I don't want to have too much loss.
This is a loss. All right. I can make a hand. It'll be the finest hand in all the land. It's a little disappointed at the order.
Well,
Find better working order.
how much will this run? What is the cost of the bun?
Goes over and measures the captain's hand and kind of looks at it and flips it over and goes, made of wood, made of metal, made of something else altogether?
How much will metal cost?
The weight of the metal times 100. Cost of the metal times 100.
In copper, I assume?
So we would need pound of copper times 100. So we're looking at, that's a little low. Let's call it 5,000 to make it out of copper, brass, or bronze. That's how it would cost all along.
This can be done. It should be fun.
He sighs, disappointed at the lack of complexity in the order, and goes about setting to make a prosthetic
This
hand.
project, before you get too far along it, perhaps you should ask the men who it'll fit. What materials?
Oh, yes, the gnome switches over to common. From what material would you like your hand made? Copper, metal, or something perhaps made out of suede? And Captain's like, I don't fucking give a shit.
Probably.
It's a fucking hand. I don't care. Just make me a hand. And the gnome continues to prattle on about all the different types of things that it could be made out of, and gives the captain options, like with a little flamethrower inside, or you can like push a button and a fork will pop out, and a knife will pop out of another finger, and a spoon out of another, so you can like have cutlery on your hand, and
You know what, let's
starts
just-
running the full gamut of add-ons and devices. And we could have like a screw on one finger, so you could like just screw on various attachments, or we could like just have an attachment for the wrist, so you could like attach a hook or attach a cup holder or whatever you want. And the ship captain's becoming very irate with the gnomish prattling.
Well, I think our previous is a fine steel.
You want it made out of steel? That's a deal. And he reaches out and shakes your hand. All right, I guess someone's gonna have to pony up somewhere along the line of like, if you're making it out of steel, like 50,000 copper or something.
That's
I'd pull out 28 silver and just.
He's looking at that and kind of drumming his fingers. Okay. I still need another 49,720 copper.
I say I believe that copper was the deal proper.
Fine.
I take out 50 gold.
Oh, sold.
Okay.
I take back my 28 silver.
He took out gold. He didn't say it out loud. Rhyme how something looks.
All right. And I think this is where we'll wrap. If you get the prosthetic limb for Captain Swiggy Bottom, Grendel the troll joins the party. Under whose Grendel the NPC of?
This has been established. We said this like
Yeah,
five
I just
times.
wanted to double check. It's Drew Hood's NPC, yeah?
Yeah.
Good, just double checking.
Is Drew Hood
Make
gonna
it-
be here next week?
Don't know.
We'll see how finals hold up for Drew Hood.
Yeah, we'll see how Paper's things go.
All right, so the party gets 0 wealth. In fact, had to give up wealth, but you get a... Oh, hold on, we can't end yet. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Sarf,
Typical for Shenanigans.
Magical eyeball.
you have been... a few days later, you get handed a magic eyeball.
Alright.
Okay.
Is there
And I'll give it to.
a troll
and I'll give it
nearby?
to him.
Are we with the party?
You are with the party. You are in Shenanigans proper when the hand
Yeah.
gets delivered and it gets fitted onto the captain's stump,
Yeah.
and
How
then he
did-
pops out the
How
eyeball.
did the
I'll
product
give-
get to him?
Yeah.
I'll grab the.
Was
I'll
it
grab the eye.
hand delivered?
Yes, it was hand delivered.
Yep. Yep. I'll take the eye though, and I'll hand it to. Sarf.
Sarf.
So, yeah.
I'll hand it to you. And I'll just kind of say, whenever you can, along the line somewhere, 50 gold. We're good. Shouldn't be too much.
Suppose so. We'll see. We'll see.
I'll get it.
And then
I'll get it one way or another.
I look at him dead in the eye, like straight in the eye, and I take the fork and I just stick it into my eye and pull out my eye, put in the fake eye, and hand him the fork. That's a fair trade.
Do you hand that to Kyla?
Yeah.
Okay, she then, just so you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll grab it. I'll grab the fork.
You guys notice that
Kinda look at
Shenanigans has gotten kind of quiet. There are a few people staring over at you as you've just gouged out your eye without a word.
I'm just straight up like,
I imagine there's quite a bit of blood as well. Yeah. Fork in the eye.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah. The bar is just quiet. You put in the eye and you get dizzy. Your head starts to swim. You get it like your head starts to hurt as well, and then you just pass out face forward on the table.
Okay.
And that would be blood loss. I'll cast CLW on him.
The wound stops bleeding for sure, but he is still unconscious.
Magical healing didn't wake him back up.
No, it did not.
Is there anything even semi cool that I can just throw this fork at?
I mean, it's Shenanigans. There's a lot of things that are cool, but I don't know if you should be throwing eyeballs on forks around a tavern filled with warriors.
Yeah.
I know. That's why I'm asking. Anyways, it's fine. I'll just set it aside. Oh no! Wait, is the kobold nearby?
Yes, Glib Glob is nearby.
I hold out the fork. I hold the fork out to him.
Ooh, what's this?
It's yours now.
He takes it and kind of like strokes the eyeball gently and opens his vest and puts it in and
What have you done?
scurries about with his regular duties.
There's just gonna
Hold on,
be
Neal,
an eye
which
and
one
someone's
was it?
soup.
Was it Crew Barb
It
or
was the-
Glib Glob?
Glib Glob.
Okay. What have you done?
it's a
What the
little.
hell have you done?
It's gonna be nice flavor for the next
You
soup.
gave an eyeball to a mad scientist kobold.
Just an eyeball.
Who knows what he'll do with it, though?
It's a regular old eyeball. I'm not. Kyla doesn't care.
Okay.
Glibgob's probably going to give Kyla a different eyeball.
And
I guess I was thinking kobold. I guess too. So
I think that's where we'll end for today. We'll come back next week and see what the hell is going on with Sarf. Assuming Sarf will be here next week. Or we'll just find out next time that Sarf is around what's going to be happening with him. And let's give some experience.
Okay, and introducing Grendel to Borscht, because as I said, I feel they'll have similar culinary tastes.
Sure. So let's see.
Workplace.
You slaughtered a family of innocent boars.
And
That's
they
worth some
tasted
experience.
Oh, they
delicious.
weren't
Yeah,
innocent.
those-
Let's not be.
They were great. Let's see. You found the troll's lair. You did not slay the troll or recover the loot, but you did negotiate with them for some treasure.
Sort of. Yeah.
Sort of.
It's a trial, you know,
We did a thing.
a weak trial.
Acquired a
Things-
magical item.
Things were done. You don't get experience for acquiring magic items. The magic item is its own reward.
Sounds
what
like a
other
cop-out.
challenges did you overcome?
Not getting destroyed by a troll.
I guess.
Convincing a troll to join the party.
I guess. I'm still not sure what the
We
troll
gave an old mariner a
Fed the
hand.
troll, Neal. Think about it.
You
We are feeding the troll.
feed a troll. All right, and we'll divide
feeding it, not people.
7 ways because the party had 7 people at the end of the adventure.
All right.
So everybody take home a whopping 85
200.
experience points.
Perfect.
Yay.
Seriously, Neil?
The lowest XP ever given in a shenanigans session.
Soon to be the average.
Did you include role-playing experience?
Well,
Neil?
you didn't. I didn't include role playing. Hold on. Erase that. Erase that.
I mean, it did gouge out my eyes. So.
Yeah, and you guys
I
didn't.
think we did get some pretty good role playing in there.
Yeah, I think we had some role playing.
There was some good role playing in there, but you didn't complete the quest.
Yes, we did.
No, the quest
all
was
got the
to
treasure.
kill the troll to
No,
get
it was to get the
revenge.
treasure.
No,
No, the
Neil.
quest was.
We're going to do
items.
that. We're just gonna
We didn't care about
trick
killing
the troll to
They did
working
that
with
right
us.
off.
You guys could take home 114 experience each.
That's better. Still.
Neil, we stated from the start that there was no reason to kill the troll if we could acquire the treasure without it, since he didn't hire us. That was the whole point of the fact that he wasn't hiring us in any way. And we stated flat off, then we have no reason to kill the troll if we can get the treasure without it.
I hear what you're saying, Rob.
There was our mission.
Yeah, his mission was to kill the
completed our
troll.
mission.
Our mission was to get the treasure.
I guess, but you didn't. You only got the 1 bit of treasure, and then you actually bought the treasure off of him. So you didn't.
I think in the end we all got screwed the most.
I don't know. I don't know how to judge today's episode of Shenanigans.
I think
So
we
I
succeeded
have
in our
Sort
goal.
of came out ahead.
I'm going to take my bundles of oil back.
That's another 5 HP for me.
Yeah, we only expended 10 gold.
Oh yeah, I still leveled up.
Congratulations, Kylo.
So, did anyone actually use a bundle of oil?
No, they're all still viable.
Okay, cool. Still have 100 oil flasks.
I mean, Neil, I don't know. See how you can say this wasn't a successful mission.
Yeah, this is like you really want us to kill the troll for more XP. Like, this is what I'm getting right now.
Yeah, we found that the troll didn't need to be killed. We found that. I mean, are you saying like every adventure that has a twist, then there'll be a failure because the mission was to do X, but the twist turned out we were supposed to do Y, and if we do Y, then we failed on mission X.
Do you feel that the experience given in Shenanigans, broadly speaking, is unfair?
What I feel is that I
mean,
should
it's
get
so
at
far from
least
me.
180 XP, and that I think we very much justified getting that.
You wanted 180 XP?
Yes, at least.
Okay, I see what's happening here. I
You want to
see
level
what's
up.
happening here, Drew.
And I think we certainly did things that certainly justified that. We dealt with the troll issue. There's one less troll that's going to be
Maybe
managing the waterways. We made a new friend with this troll. We found a way to work things out with the troll instead of fighting it, which is pretty normally that's not something you can pull off.
I mean, he was a pretty chill troll to begin
Yeah.
with, and an NPC had already created an easy route for you to talk to the troll. It's not like you subdued an angry troll.
But we were, we didn't just rush in and just like kill everything we saw.
That's true. That is true.
And you wanted to encourage
I don't know. I think
that
Sark
sort of
killed everyone.
solution instead of just kill everything we see.
These are all true statements.
I mean, what you're kind of saying here is don't try to role play and problem solve things, characters. You'll get more XP if you just kill everything that walks.
You know, sometimes this is a true statement. Sometimes killing gives more XP than non-killing. Other times non-killing gives more XP than killing. It's really...
You know, when we were resorted to all that killing, you complained about it every time.
Life is complicated. Yeah.
No,
I really feel like Drew's just angry because he didn't level. And if all Drew needed to level was 10 experience, this argument we wouldn't be having this discussion.
I think we'd still be having it because that would be insane. We accomplished our mission. We found out that the mission was deeper than we thought. We found the twist of the mission. We like made things better for the guy involved.
All right. I will give you regular mission XP for this as well.
Yeah, but I think like solving the mission, I think at least we did.
So hold on. This was a standard 500 XP mission plus this much for role playing. Plus what was it? You found the cave entrance.
Killed the boars.
Right, you killed the boars. Okay. Divided by 7. So everyone please take home 171 experience.
Oh,
Got him!
You don't get prerequisite?
If he gets his 10%, he should be fine.
yeah, I was going to say, by 10%, that'll push me up.
That'll put you at 188.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And how much did you needed? 180 something?
179, actually. Just I said 180 just in case you decided
to give you one shy. Yeah, I'm not that sort of DM.
I don't know. Why don't we vote on that? Who says he is?
All right, congratulations, everybody. Today was another interesting episode of Shenanigans. They always are. That's it. We'll be back next week for some more Shenanigans in action. And next week, we will have a special guest, a friend of mine who wanted to swing by and play, who was actually supposed to play today, but poor communication on my part led her not to be joining us. So we'll see you all next week with more Shenanigans. And later today, there's some Heroes Graveyard. And tomorrow, there's some Frozen Frontier. And there's no game on Monday, but there is Misclicks on Tuesday. And that is the next week of D&D. So, bye-bye.
Bye.
See you.